Hello there, people who have access to the internet and are currently using it to watch this video. My name is Pun Food, or just Pun if you prefer. And I did not even mean to do that. Well, that happened, I guess. I think I was talking last time about ranking bros attacks. And I immediately have to say, Clock Out Blow probably maybe is gonna be at the bottom of that ranking. I've come back around to Bomb Derby. I think I've gotten used to how it feels in this game now, and I've made my peace with it. But I guess I would say that, otherwise, yeah, let's just use Yoo-Hoo Cannon. Otherwise, Clock Out Blow probably scores pretty low. I mean, I'm gonna probably rank, Red Shell as the lowest. With, Green Shell in a close 9th place. But then it's probably Clock Out Blow in 7th, and then, like, Zapperator in 6th. Then I guess, like... Okay. But then, yeah, let's see. No. Like, 10th would be Red Shell. 9th would be Green Shell. 8th would be, like, Clock Out Blow. 7th would be, like, Zapperator. 6th would probably be Jump Helmet. Just because, like, of all the options, you really chose Jump Helmet. 5th would be Yoo-Hoo Cannon, just because it's not original. Ow. Okay. There we go. Okay, yeah, 5th would be Yoo-Hoo Cannon. Right? 4th would be, like... I need to focus on this battle. 4th would probably be... 4th, I guess, would be the, the connector conductor, I think. Like, it's strong, but I just don't fully feel it, you know? I mean, I've come around a little on Zapperator. It's just hard to say. It's hard to say. But I'm fine with 4th being the conductor attack. Just because I sort of feel like there's no real, because I sort of feel like I get it. It's just a little bit drawn out for a bros attack. Like, even for a bros attack, it feels very drawn out. Like, the Max Mix Tornado gets to be 3rd on my list. Because while it is also a little drawn out, it feels more significant. It feels like you wouldn't be able to do that attack with anyone other than Mario and Luigi. Versus the Great Conductor, where I hardly even see why you need both bros. And the, similarly, Zapperator, you would at least need 2 people. Jump Helmet, you could arguably get away with only, 1 person. Where did it send Luigi? My guess is down here. maybe? Like, back to the beginning? Yeah, okay. Wish there was a way to get rid of those flowers. Anyway. Ow. Not cautious enough, I guess. Would being a ball help? I don't know. Like, jump helmet, arguably you could just set up trampolines to do the attack. Yoo-hoo cannon, in fact, having two people for Yoo-hoo cannon arguably just makes it worse, because then you have to memorize who's where when launching. For bomb derby, you could just have a machine that pitches the bombs to you. For the conductor thing, instead of Mario riding out the thing, you could just have Luigi doing the launching and pulling back the thing. For clock out blow, it's really just Mario stopping time and then you wail on the enemies. You don't really need both. For... where's Luigi?
Luigi! Oh yeah. Luigi! Mario! Luigi!
Luigi. Okay, and now we're in this fight, I guess. For... Hatch Me If You Can, you kind of need someone else, but you don't really. Well, if it's Luigi's turn... yeah, Yoo-hoo cannon. For the shells, arguably you do. But Zapparator and Max Mix Vortex are the only ones where you need two people, just in general. And Max Mix Vortex, you need specifically Mario and Luigi. So Max Mix Vortex does a lot of damage. And, Max Mix Vortex does a lot of damage, and it, you know, it's significant to both Mario and Luigi, so I think it gets to be number 3 on my favorite Bros attacks, or in my ranking of the Bros attacks for this game. I would then say Bomb Derby probably is number 2, and number 1 is Hatch Me If You Can. Just because you have Hatch Me If You Can for such a long time, it does decent solo damage. You know, it's just an all-around very good attack. Luigi, what are you doing? Get over here. Lower the thing. This way we can get back. Huh. I was kind of hoping to just avoid going that way. But now we can open this up. And... kapow. Kapow? Well, we can't just stand there. Why? There we go. And then we need to spin. And we can grab one of these and start playing the passing game. Oh my god. Okay. Let's grab one of these and go over here. Almost thought it was going to not let me down for a minute. So I didn't need to fight all those enemies. Part of why I was fighting all the enemies was because, like, it just made sense to, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we can place it in here and set it ablaze, and now we have options. So let's head down this way. This way is gonna test our spin jump, I'm guessing. Our UFO spin. So yeah, let's head in here. And what do we got? Ooh, electrical puzzles. Or not electrical puzzles, but like beam dodging puzzles, I guess. Have to get up there. So this is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? This final dungeon feels a lot more like a Zelda final dungeon in like maybe one of the not as good ways. Compared to Neo Bowser Castle from Dream Team, which felt like you used all your abilities, but it didn't feel like this long, arduous test, if you will. It felt a lot more like you going through Bowser's Castle, you know. There were a lot of traditional elements to keep it grounded as like a level, but this place just feels very arbitrary and also very deliberately video game, you know. Deliberately, like we have to bring back all the mechanics, you know. Okay. We're barely making it through here. Okay, let's hurry this way. So the blue ones go left and right. The pink ones go... nope, that's not how this works at all. It's the speed that they go. Okay. I hate that. Okay. So we're gonna follow them into the center. Nope. We're gonna want to follow them out. We're gonna go around and go up here. And then, if we need to get down there, then the best course of action be to wait. Okay, now we can go. And we're in, like, no danger. We're all fine. We're all dandy. But it looks like that might be the last of the, horrible, take you out seeds, which is nice. Ow. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Then we can come through here. Ooh, okay. There we go. And now hit the thing. And we have to probably keep pace or something with the doohickey. Because if we don't, we will miss it. Okay. Okay, I was right. Okay. Well, seems simple enough to just carry it back. Can't find any hidden blocks, so I'm just gonna get the free beans. So they're just giving us beans in this final area, presumably to buff our stats. Little do they know that I've already basically overleveled, you know, way too much, arguably. Okay. So we can put this in here, and then we can ice, which doesn't do anything. We have to go clear another challenge. That looks like numbers. This way is water, it looks like, maybe? Or filth or something? Nectar? I don't know. What is this challenge? We cannot leave until we do something. There are enemies, there are plugs. Okay. So it looks like a plug puzzle, but the spores are back. Great. Okay. So what's your whole gimmick? Are you like a rare enemy that gives me extra EXP? Like, you don't take much damage, and you just run away. Okay. You definitely seem like the you just give me EXP type. What the hell? We'll just go for Hatch Me If You Can. Actually, Clock Out Blow probably would have done a lot of damage. But how much does Hatch Me If You Can do? 613 followed up with a 380. Like 1,000 damage basically from just a Hatch Me If You Can. What do you think? Can I jump on this thing? Probably. Like, I gotta know. What the hell is this thing? Why does it do what it do? 1761 with Jump Helmet. That is the only reason why Jump Helmet isn't super low on the list. Okay. Okay, I got hit. Whatever. What the hell are you? How much does a red shell do, by the way? We haven't used red shell in a while. I'm just curious, you know? Oh, okay. Red shell doesn't do that much less than Hatch Me If You Can, but Hatch Me If You Can is arguably better because it hits more targets. Huh. I don't know, a little hard to say. No hidden blocks. Okay. I'm gonna wait out the seed things. Okay. I'm gonna need you to take a quick pause, Luigi, so to speak. Okay. And then we can put this in, which activates that. And that gets me a button. And that gets me stairs. And I need the plug. Well, actually what I need to do is destroy that thing. And we can hit him with a fireball from a distance. I'm gonna need the oh, he's immune to burn. You gotta be kidding me. Let's show off Clock Out Blow again. We're approaching the end of the game. Why not? Like 90 per hit. 100 per hit. Okay. And I messed it up. Great. Well, still 1,000. It is better single target than even, what do you want to call it? Let's try Green Shell. I'm just trying to mix up the bros attacks a little just to see what damage looks like from each one. We do, like, the same amount of damage per kick as we're doing per hit with Clock Out Blow. The only difference is that, like, the only difference is that Clock Out Blow has more hits in it to do more damage with. But Crowd Control Boots Deluxe, I doubt that that's very good. Where are they even? Okay. Those might actually be more. They are, but how often are... What matters is our base POW, not so much our jump and such. Okay. We stomp on you. Okay. There we go. I think that's my first time actually, like, fully successfully doing that attack. Anyway. Bomb Derby. I feel like the conductor attack is going to be useful in the final battle. But against, like, these lower level enemies, or lower, enemies with lower stats, it just doesn't feel that useful. Anyway. I don't feel too comfortable with the Seed Lusa still being on the field, so... Okay, it's probably not gonna go down here. Lucky one. Wow, okay. And it roots, and now we have to deal with this thing. Okay. Ow. Okay. Seems like I'm gonna have to probably... Well, we can try Clock Out Blow again. Alright. This time, featuring better timing on my part. Okay. Do like 100 per hit, it seems. And that does like 1/6 damage. Like, that's almost as much as the Great Conductory thing, but not quite. And it's almost as much as Jump Helmet. I think the reason why I don't like Clock Out Blow is because, sure, you stop time, but it feels like it would have been cooler if, like, they actually, like, fully stop time or whatever. It is a bit more damage than Jump Helmet, but it's a bit more inconsistent, too. Anyway, we're max rank, so just get some stats up. Just get stronger and stronger, I guess. I do need a plug. So I need to get the plug from over here, which is now easy because I removed the thing. And yeah, we get it. I need that guy to move past because it's going to be hard enough as is to avoid the seeds, or the spores. Would they be spores if they're not like mushrooms or whatever? Okay. Well, we got struck from behind. I'm starting to get a little tired, but it's fine. Okay. Well, that sucks. Arguably, I think my best interest here is to just run. I don't want to have to fight another Sedusa or whatever it's called if I participate in this fight. So we're just gonna take this and leave. And we should have time to do that last challenge room. Alright. We'll take it up. We will put it in. We will ice it up. And we can head over here where we are going to test our gate opening skills. Okay. Is the rest of this room gonna be gate opening skills? It looks like it is. Oh, God. Okay. This looks convoluted. Like, just overly complicated. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and Luigi comes with 25. Okay, very simple, very easy. Testing your knowledge on that mechanic was not hard. We can just take this back to the center room. And we should be good. Now we just activate it, and we now have access to the remaining challenges. But we will take those on next time. But for now, my name has been, and will be tomorrow, the day after that, and 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 the day after that. And always will be Pun Food. I don't know, I think Neo Bowser's Castle from Dream Team is better than this place. Just because, I don't know, I thought it was more interesting. This place, I feel like, is very arbitrarily telling us to go complete 7 challenges to proceed. Whereas Neo Bowser's Castle, while you kind of did have to complete, you know, a myriad of challenges, it was more, like, organic with the motivations as to why you have to go to this corner and that corner and all that. So I don't know. And I think the enemies in Neo Bowser's Castle just felt more final. They felt more interesting. These enemies feel kind of like they're final enemies for the sake of being final enemies. I don't know. I think I'll definitely need to replay the game a few more times in order to gain an accurate view as to what, you know, my thoughts are. But I was super excited for this end of game level final dungeon thing. And while I still kind of am, just the fact that it's just 7 arbitrary challenges and then presumably like straight to the boss or maybe final hallway, it's a little cheap, a little too video gamey in my opinion. But not that it's not fun, just a little too video gamey to be like my favorite, you know?